at least for the first year, we want to focus on UAE and Dubai-centric sort of founders and startups.
So how do you see the fintech development in the region?
That every business now can be a fintech. I think crypto is also super exciting for us. There's a new ecosystem around Web3 that is developing, looking at fintech as solving real-world problems. Not all stablecoins are the same, and there are some who are built for the future in mind. DeFi investors are looking for real-world investment opportunities.
Hello and welcome. Thank you for tuning in. This is Cypher Talks, and today I'm in Ritz-Carlton for Dubai DIFC Fintech Week. With me is Sushant, who is the principal at the Dubai Future District Fund. And I would love to hear what is your introduction, what do you do for the fund, and how do you assess the project?
Thanks, Viktor. Thanks for having me here. So as a principal, I look at investments in the fintech space, anything from seed stage all the way to maybe Series B, even Series C. So we're an early stage sort of fund, and in the fintech space, because we are DFDF and our anchor investors are the DIFC and the Dubai Future Foundation, from a fintech lens, we are looking at backing founders and startups with a very strong connection to Dubai. That's our goal for the first sort of year. We are a brand new fund. We were launched in November, and we've started sort of investing since January. And at least for the first year, we want to focus on UAE and Dubai-centric sort of founders and startups. But in the future years, maybe next year, we'll expand that boundary further to focus on wider MENA companies, and also maybe South Asia and Sub-Saharan Africa.
Great. So how do you see the fintech development in the region? For your side, you're saying very prominent, but in terms of the blockchain, what is your point of view?
Oh, fintech has been phenomenal for us. I think we're getting tremendous amount of deal flow across all segments of fintech, and that is super exciting for people like us, because it's like, I mean, it's not me saying it, but there are a lot of prominent VCs who are saying that every business now can be a fintech, and we're kind of seeing that happen in this region as well. And since you're talking about crypto, I think crypto is also super exciting for us and this region. You've obviously heard a lot of announcements that the governmental authorities have done to create a playground for some of these international companies like Binance, who are coming and setting up the shop. I think setting up their shop in this region. What that basically means is, it's signaling very positively to, entrepreneurs and dreamers in this new emerging space to come and, be located in Dubai. And we sort of want to be, part of that sort of, evolution. There's a new ecosystem around Web3 that is developing, and it's super exciting for us to sort of explore how that community develops in Dubai. So
in terms of the financial, let's say, tools, what you would say that you're looking into the crypto space, what interests you?
Sure, yeah, that's a very interesting question, especially, around this time when there's a lot of chaos in the market. But this is very typical for any new technology that's come out into the market. And I think crypto and Web3 technology is exactly that. We're just crossing that first sort of hype cycle. There is going to be a lot of churn. A lot of people will be hurt. There'll be a lot of pain and churn. But at the end of it, the ones who survive, just like the ones who did after the dot-com bubble, will be positioned not just as individuals, but also companies for better things in the future. So we're super excited about what the future could be. And we're paying a lot of close attention to how things sort of, churn out after this sort of crisis moment. But it's a mini crisis sort of moment. So to your question about what we are super excited about, I think we are, as people who look at fintech, and we're looking at fintech as solving real-world problems. Anything in the DeFi space, which is making that bridge across into traditional finance, the DeFi to CeFi sort of bridge is super exciting to us. So we really like, again, maybe stable coins is not the right word, but not all stable coins are the same. And there are some who are built for the future in mind and the utility that they can provide for people all around the world. And I think we're seeing some very interesting sort of strategies where DeFi investors are looking for real-world investment opportunities. And I think there's a lot of synergies there because you've got a lot of capital that doesn't have sustainable investment return opportunities, but you've got real-world entrepreneurs in emerging markets primarily who need financing, and the traditional finance ecosystem is not servicing their needs. And any entrepreneur who can bridge those two sort of ecosystems has got a game-changing investment opportunity and a product. So we are super excited about projects like that. And we've just started exploring this, and we're looking at a few investment opportunities there, and that is something which is very exciting.
Thank you. That was great advice and insight from your side. How do you look and approach the project? So thank you for being for this episode, and thank you for taking your time to be with me and talking.
Thank you. Very nice to meet you, and lovely being here.
Likewise.
Great. Thanks.
Thank you, guys.